This is the Big 12 on ESPN, and welcome to the desert, and welcome to the home of the #1 ranked team in America. That is even though they lost their first game of the season last time out. The Wildcats are 23-1, but Texas Tech has some big wins this year. The Red Raiders try to win in a hostile environment here today. Underway in Tucson, and it's the Red Raiders with the first possession. How important is pace in this game?
I think it's important to try to get the ball up court quickly to beat these defenses down the floor. And Jaden Bradley getting the first bucket of the game. Well, a lot of his teams have been built for Final Four, but this is the best shot under Tommy Lloyd they've had to win a title, and JT Toppin knocks down that shot. Dan, one thing JT Toppin doesn't get credit for, he's a great screener.
Strong drive by Karchenkov, but met at the rim by Toppin.
Called that is a vertical contest. He went straight up and strong. Good cut.
Petty the cut, up and in with the left, and a pretty bounce pass.
Does not get near the credit he deserves. One of the best three-point shooters in the country, and he's a good defender.
Yep. Top 5 in the nation, both in made threes and three-point percentage. Anderson averages more than 39 minutes per game. Can they have him out there for that much in what is sure to be a very physical game here today?
Team right now, he is huge and one of the best rebounders in the country, especially per minute.
2 years at Tennessee, 2 here in Tucson. And both teams getting good looks that they normally make, especially Texas Tech from beyond the arc. But we're off to a low-scoring start. Anderson will tie it up with a 3.
Another
jump hook, no. Awaka rebound. Off balance, yes. Great stuff, and we reminisced a little bit about it with Grant McCaslin before the game. It bounces to Toppin, and he slams it home to get the Red Raiders back within 2.
Braden Burries really reads this as a help side defender, knocks the ball away, but Toppin doesn't quit on it, and Awaka just over
on the glass. That figures to be a big factor in this game. Karchenkov down to Krivas, got rid of it quickly. Nicely done. It's a 7-point lead. Anderson got the switch.
What a pass.
And a 3 will finally go down. A much-needed 3.
Boy, Walker did a nice job defensively on that ball reversal.
Pull up from 15. Braden Burries again.
In warm-ups is just swish after swish.
Anderson finds Toppin, who lays it in.
Boy, and gave it to him at just the last second between 2 defenders.
Can give them here today. They have not gotten much from the supporting cast. Anthony Del Orso, who until a couple of games ago was mired in a deep shooting slump most of last year, and can definitely be a weapon off the bench.
Really good play call after the timeout.
Anderson with another 3. Atwell, boy, would they love to get him some looks. Again, one of the best three-point shooters in the nation. Anderson rises up and hits again, and he has the Red Raiders back within 1.
Well, the game's on TV. They can look anytime they want. What a pass.
Toppin again from Anderson. Texas Tech on top.
Just picking them apart.
We mentioned the win over Duke in December. They were so depleted with injuries. Came back from a 17-point deficit. Boy, how about that turnaround from Bradley? And then Texas Tech also with a win, and all the great action around the country so far today.
Reese Davis, the finest toupee in broadcasting.
Corner, the spin. Got it! What a shot!
Said, I told my team in the locker room, I need a 3rd guy. It can't just be Anderson and JT Toppin in this second half.
They trailed by as many as 8, and now they've got their largest lead of the game as guess who? Anderson knocks down another one. Meanwhile, we notice that Tobe Awaka is starting the second half for Arizona, and as we look to the Wildcats bench, I do not see Koa Pete anywhere, who normally is the starter.
Well, Koa Pete certainly struggled in that first half. Didn't really get a shot attempt. Shot a few free throws, but that was it.
I can confirm that Koa Pete is out for the remainder of this game dealing with a lower body injury.
Wow, that is a big loss. They do have Tobe Awaka playing great, but no Koa Pete. Thank you, Chris, for the rest of this game.
Well, Jalen Petty went after that ball. He is a fighter.
Good cut, great find, and a chance for three.
Defenders in the country. Not a smart play by Petty. Got beat in transition, then compounded that by fouling Karchenkov when there was no way.
Bamboye playing with three. Krivas, how are you going to stop that?
Just great poise by Krivas to get to that. Texas Tech got him a clear out on the right side of the floor.
Atwell, step back. And there is his first three of the game. LSU averaging better than 96 points per game, #1 in the nation, as Anthony Del Orso ties it up.
Transferred into Michigan from UAB. He's going up against Cam Boozer. That's going to be a great matchup.
Gay gathers and scores. Due to illness and injury, Toppin has it deflected. Toppin gets it back. Toppin scores.
So explosive.
Anderson, who's already got 6 threes in this game, into Watts, who's got a chance for 3.
What a great duck in by Lawan Watts. Went right into the body of Ivan Karchenkov.
He knows they're undersized compared to Arizona, one of the best rebounding teams in the nation.
Boy, really good rebound by Braden Burries.
How good is that? Burries at the other end for 3. Can't get by him. Into Watts. Followed by Toppin.
When Krivas came over to block the shot, that opened up the offensive glass for JT Toppin.
Toppin and Awaka again. Toppin wins.
Boy, Lawan Watts made a really nice drop-off pass to Toppin. I don't know. It's not a great choice.
It's a tough choice. Burries knocks down a 3. And you are correct. Atwell 1 of 8, just 3 points today. He averages 12.5 as the lead grows for the Wildcats off the inbounds. Karchenkov floats it in. Krivas, yes.
Really good job by Krivas to get out of that screening action down low.
Bradley, Burries, air ball, Awaka, shovel pass, Krivas. Anderson driving Bradley. Can't get all the way to the rim. Toppin spins back to his left, and the soft touch. Bradley puts his head down, drives, blocked. Atwell, I think.
What a play by Atwell with the left hand, sticking with Jaden Bradley and angling him out.
Bradley. Tipped. No! And Anderson has it for Texas Tech.
Boy, they got Bradley going downhill, but just couldn't finish. And what a rebound by Anderson.
Each team with 1 timeout remaining. Grant McCaslin will not use his here. Open is Atwell. Got it! He buries a corner 3 to put the Red Raiders up by 2.
Shades of the game against Houston. He relocated to the corner, and Jaden Bradley just lost him. Now watch Bradley on the right side. He's looking at the ball. He loses track of Atwell and could not recover. What a great shot. And Atwell had struggled during the course of this game from 3. But just a tremendous play to relocate to the corner.
Boy, what a run here late in the game by Texas Tech. You and I have had them a couple of times. Shot clock turned off. Awaka swings it to Karchenkov. And a foul called on Leon Horner that will send Karchenkov to the line.
Horner got his body in front of Karchenkov, but just reached. He reached for that right hand, picked up the foul, and Grant McCaslin telling his guys, box out. Move on to the next play. Just not a smart reach here.
Made them both. Texas Tech does have a timeout remaining, and Grant McCaslin is going to let him play into the final seconds of regulation.
Got the switch. Awaka on Anderson.
Anderson gets it off, and we are going to overtime here in Tucson. Burry's crossing over on Anderson. Beautifully done, and it's tied again.
Well, Tobe Awaka did a great job of screening off help. Awaka's doing a good job guarding in space.
Toppin somehow spun into some free space and banks it in. Toppin the screen. Anderson tried to lob it up for Bamboye, but it bounces to Toppin.
JT Toppin just gets to the rim. Tobe Awaka didn't put a body on him because he was worried about Anderson going down the lane. And as soon as Krivas got a hand on the ball, Toppin's right there. Clear out on the left side.
Toppin guarded by Karchenkov. Yes!
To let JT Toppin go against Karchenkov one-on-one in the post.
And you know he wants to get back to that right shoulder, that left-hand jump hook, but he still gets there. Awaka, another offensive rebound, and a huge basket for the Wildcats.
There they go with the clear out again, giving him the left side of the floor.
Karchenkov tries to reach around and steal it. Tough shot.
Oh, what a rebound.
Horner, what a play! What a job by Horner to hustle and get that ball back out.
What a rebound.
10 seconds separating game clock and shot clock. Anderson needs some help. Horner the runner. And another offensive rebound. And the seconds are ticking away. And it'll be Watts who is fouled.
But offensive rebounds. Nobody puts a body on Horner. He comes in from the perimeter. Boy, what big offensive boards for Texas Tech in this game.
2 free throws for Lawan Watts. It rattles out. Tommy Lloyd calls a timeout. His last. Second player in Big 12 history with a 30-10 double-double against the #1 team. As Watts hits the second, it's a 3-point game. Burries. Bradley gets it off. And Texas Tech will win it. They add to their impressive resume with another huge win as they knock off #1 Arizona here in Tucson. Just the 3rd ever win in program history over the #1 ranked team in the nation.
And the big threes by Donovan Atwell.
A decent look considering the clock was running down for Bradley. And could not knock it down as JT Toppin and the Red Raiders celebrate. How about 31 and 13 for Toppin?